Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Marvel Legends action figure 4K review on the Uncanny X-Men Vintage Collection Storm in her black suit. If you're trying to get your Marvel Legends, you can do so at Big Bad Toy Store, proud sponsor of the ShartimusPrime YouTube channel. If you're trying to get your Marvel Legends and all kinds of other awesome action figures, you can do so at Big Bad Toy Store, link in the description below. And I gotta give a big thanks to Rectangular for giving me the heads up on the pre-order for this figure. I was able to get my hands on it a little early, so I appreciate that, brother. And this is I gotta mention also that this video is not intended for younger audiences. Most videos aren't, but especially this video, I'm gonna tell a story that is really not for kids. So there's your disclaimer. Now, I did open this up already. If you want to see a video of me opening a package, I did post that over on Patreon because I wanted to keep the package nice and pristine, so you can check that out. If you want to support what I do here on YouTube, check the link in the description below. I did pay for this, as many argue that I don't pay for anything, but I do. Anyway, the package art looks great. It says Lightning Blast in several languages right over there. Let's go grab Storm, looking pretty cool, so you can see in multiple languages. It says Lightning Blast right there. So there goes Storm. Nice image. I like the artwork. Very clean, and you can see how I cut this at the bottom to make it look all nice and pristine. Hey, that rhymed. And then you could see a product shot of Storm right there with her jazz hands, and then there's this image right over here, kind of reminiscent to the old school figures, old school Toy Biz days. And then the read-up says, Storm has the amazing mutant power to control farts. Nope, that's my power. Storm has the amazing mutant power to control weather. With a quick mental command, Storm can create any fart from a simple she can create anything from a simple summer shower to a raging fart. Okay, I gotta stop it with the farts. Storm has the amazing mutant power to control weather. With a quick mental command, Storm can create anything from a simple summer shower to a raging hurricane. By raising her arms, she can command the winds to carry her anywhere. That's why I kept on throwing in the farts, just because, okay, see, I truly make these videos to amuse myself. Alright, guys, pretend people are watching besides me. So, there's the packaging, and I'm gonna kind of toss it just gently right down there. And here is Storm! And wow, looking very cool. Now, there's a huge debate as far as what color this suit is supposed to be. I think it's silver. Some will argue it's supposed to be white. Some will argue it's supposed to be black. Some say it's supposed to be silver. I'm thinking silver. I think it's cool that we get all three versions. Me personally, just because I really like the character a lot and I like these versions of 90's Storm, it's my second favorite suit. So getting three different Storm suits like this with the similar colors, it really doesn't bother me, man. So I'm stoked with just how this looks. You can see that we're already getting this nice vibrant gold on it that just looks really spectacular. I really dig it a lot. Now, she comes with only two accessories. It would have been nice to have interchangeable hands so that you could see the fisted hands. Recently I saw someone post on Instagram how the cartoon, how the Fox Kids show, she did not have gloves on her hands, but in the comics she did. So I don't know, would MJ be a suitable one? I was going to use Claire hands, but I'm not sure. If you're that into getting the cartoon look, let me know what figure you would use. But anyway, getting on to the accessories right here, you can see that we do have these lightning effects, which we have seen many times before. One of them came out all really weird, all sprawled out and kind of, mangled looking, so that's just a little unfortunate. If I just heat it up with a hairdryer, should be okay, but most of the time they come out looking like this right here, which is just fine with me, so that's cool. And then I gotta get this off the Mafex stand, which that Mafex Wolverine figure that I did a 4K review on, it did come with its own stand. It came with a bigger clamp, not the smaller clamp. I didn't mention that in that video, so it kind of irks me that that video's out there with that inaccuracy. So, looking at this head sculpt closely, I will say that I think Hasbro did a very good job on this. I think it looks nice and clean. It looks like there's a little bit of purple eyeshadow. Am I tripping? I think I am. Yeah. I don't know what I'm tripping on, but I could have sworn I saw a little bit of purple right there, but nope. But yeah, the black paint looks nice and clean. The lipstick looks really good. The eyes look pretty clean to me. Maybe just missing the sculpting mark just a little there, though. but at least the eyes are fairly even. There is a molding line, or it's in the plastic, not from the mold, going across her forehead right there. Really stands out with the 4K. And then we get some nice, beautiful earrings right there with the gold paint. Looks really good. And then these are molding lines that you can see on the side coming across the top. I'm used to seeing it from the previous version. Still don't like it, but it doesn't really bother me that much. Didn't bother me that much the first time. Doesn't bother me that much this time around. Let's see if I darken the settings just a little bit because it's a little overexposed. And you can see that we get some gray paint mixed in there with the white. Not looking too bad. For a head sculpt comparison with the original Vintage Collection version that came out, the white one, you could see, that the skin tone's the same. Everything, I guess the lipstick color is a bit different. I gotta say, though, out of the two of them, I'm leaning a little bit more towards this one. I do like the blue, the bluish gray, I should say, mixed in with the white a little bit more. I just feel like it makes the sculpt pop a little bit more with this head sculpt as opposed with this one right here. So I don't know. Let's I'm gonna do some head swaps later on. So I'll save that part of the review for later. But yeah, man, they both look really good. They both look great. And okay, we will save that for another time. Anyway, looking at the rest of the figure though, I love how the gold came out right there, man. That looks awesome. Nice gold paint right there on the Ultra 90s shoulder pads. Looking really cool. I got some good clean paint for the X's on mine. So far, I haven't had anything pop out. They're using the same tech and everything as they'd done last time with getting this ported in the back, with those little clear sheets that come through the front. So these are likely to pop off on us, as I play with the figure more and more. It's something that's going to happen. But I really love how the gold paint came out on this figure. And the sculpt looks really good. You can see all the wrinkles and all that. Got the puffy arms right there. And you can see the, the fabric holding this together. That needs to be straightened out with a hair dryer. She's got the floppy fingers on the left side. And the cape looks really good. Let's see if I get zoomed out a little bit over here just because I want you guys to see everything. You need to see it all. But yeah, that looks really good. I'm pleased with this. Bendy wire in these would have been neat, but, hey, it's, I knew what I was getting with this one. It's a repaint, It's an exact repaint, and it delivered. I'm happy with this. Now, if you're one that thought, hey, she never had a black suit on, or with this particular, costume or suit anyway, well, then you don't have to buy it, man. But anyway, there's the peg holes at the bottom of the feet. Legs look really good and everything. And we already saw the Nautilus, but, it could be a little bit bigger. It's Storm, you know what I mean? Oh, gosh. Do you guys follow Mike Deodato on Instagram? He's my favorite comic book artist right now, and I follow him on Instagram, and he posted up this picture of like one of the finest images of Storm that I've ever seen, of her making out with T'Challa, and I was like, damn, oh my goodness. Yeah, so you should follow Mike Deodato on Instagram, man. I love his artwork. Even if it's, anything. I love what he does. Oh, the articulation segment. I'm sorry. I was like getting ready for, we know what it does, but the head moves up that way, down. It doesn't move up at all. I'm sorry. Wait, you can shift back and she barely moves up a little bit. There that goes. Sorry about that. Let's get a little further over this way here. Just want to make sure that I'm not like too blurry or getting anyone dizzy, you know what I mean? So I try to stay all the way over there. Anyway, she'll look down that much, side to side motion, head pivoting, shoulders move upward that much and down. You can rotate that far forward, that far back, and you can move these up and down as before. Single jointed elbows, they rotate, and the wrists turn side to side and hinge up and down. You do get the diaphragm joint, diaphragm pivot, crunches forward, crunches back, and you do get that front hole again. And I have all these lights shining on it, and you still really can't even see the front hole as much as you can on this white suit version for obvious reasons. I mean, the hole is going to look darker, right? So if you have a dark suit, it's not going to stand out nearly as much. However, it still bothers me. So I really wish that they had a little bit more plastic on the inside of that. You do get hips that move outward that far, and she'll kick forward that much, not back, upper thigh cut, double jointed knees, ankles move down, they move up, and she has beautiful ankle pivot. All right, let's get on to measuring this figure out right here. And I like to straighten out the arms and get a nice little stance going on right there. Hope everyone is having a good day. My wife is just getting over being sick. She's still not feeling well, so wish the lovely Charlita 1 well for me, would you? But I hope you guys are all doing pretty well. I'm doing okay myself, and I can't really complain. Just complaining for the wife because I know she's not feeling well. All right, and I got to go teach drum lessons today, so it's a lot of time of her spending one-on-one with the kids and she doesn't feel well, which is tricky to do. You know, if you have kids and you feel really sick, it's hard to, you know, play with kids and be all good parenting and all that stuff, or not not bad parenting, but you know what I mean. You want to keep the kids entertained, having fun and everything. Well, we like to anyway. Okay, so like I had a little Mila playing drums today. It was so cute. All right. Anyway, you could get a measurement on this figure and see that she is standing just a little over 6 inches tall, as we all expected. And then here's the comparison with the pearlescent white version, which I like, and I still can't tell which one I like more. I think the suit was silver, and I feel like this white suit kind of leans a little bit more towards how it actually looked. However, I think a silver version of this would be the perfect one. That's definitely cool, though, to me. Oh, God, I like both of them so much. I don't know which one I'm going to leave on display. Damn, I had my Toy Biz white version on display because I had broken my Toy Biz black version, so that's why. And I don't have that figure up here for comparison. I have been putting away my broken Toy Biz figures in a separate spot so I don't, so I can get them fixed, and I forgot where I put it. And it's not that I don't have time to look for it. I spent at least an hour looking for the damn figure, and I could not find it. So I know it's around somewhere. It's along with my broken Toy Biz Rhino figure. It's just, man, I don't know why I lost it. I know it's around. It's just, man, yeah, couldn't find it in time for the review anyway. But, it's one of those things. Oh, yeah, this is like the age-inappropriate language, or the age-inappropriate story I wanted to tell. It was like this one time when I was in college, my college years. I had an herbal supply, and I thought I'd be well under the influence. I thought, hey, I'll stash this in a new spot so my parents will never find it. And and then when I sobered up and I went to go look for it the next time, I couldn't find it. And I was like, oh, you dumbass. I looked everywhere for that freaking thing, man. It was like a little box, with my stuff in it. And I looked outside. I looked everywhere. Looked in the driveway. Looked everywhere in the house. So I was freaking out that my parents would find it. And sure enough, it was like in this weird place on my bookshelf or something, because my stupid ass thought I'd be clever and put it in a new spot. Well, that's how I feel about my Toy Biz Black Suited Storm. That's basically what I did to myself. Anyway, did you enjoy the story time with Shartimus Prime? Did you like it? Have you ever done that? I know you have. Anyway, here's another comparison with some more Hasbro Storm figures, and you can see that we have our Bloodstorm right there, and there is our 80s punk rocker Storm, and man, yeah, all of these look really cool. So one thing that we'd gotten with the 80s, or with the Toy Biz Storm, was a variant that had the mohawk hair, and I gotta see how this figure looks now, because we can probably make this work. The skin tone's just slightly different, but yeah, if you want to do that, you can. Now, I don't remember her exactly really looking like this in the books, but apparently this was a thing based on what we've, seen from Toy Biz. This piece is all backwards right here. I have to remove the hand and then flip that loop around. But there you go. That looks pretty damn sick to me. I think that's awesome. I like that a lot. If you wanted to see the white suited head sculpt on here, well, I want to see the white suited head sculpt on here just because I think I like it. Oh man, yeah, it has more color in the hair and stuff. I think this looks a little better. To me, it just looks so much more defined. I do like the head sculpt on the white suit version just a little bit more. So, yeah, I'm just getting more out of this. So yeah, I prefer that. And then just to be thorough, let's get this head sculpt on here and see how the Ultra Mohawk looks. Wow. That is super loose on there. Damn, that's a loose neck. That looks pretty cool too. However, I like how the 80s Storm head sculpt looked on that, more so than the Bloodstorm head sculpt. I got to put all these heads back on the appropriate figures, or else I'm going to forget and I'm going to get something wrong with that. All right. Yeah, there that goes. Yeah, I have the right head sculpt on there. Have just 2 more comparisons I want to do. Then I'll get the hell out of here and let you guys go back to your day. Okay. Or your YouTube or whatever other video you wanted to watch. I'll let you get back to it. You should check out my video on the Hot Toys Thanos. But oh god, damn, I just dropped this figure. Okay, I'll put the head sculpt on that later on. I did want to show this figure off next to the 2-pack Black Widow, and just because we're all Black Widow stoked, and this is the one with the ultra cleavage. one thing I wanted to correct myself in, someone corrected me in the comment section when I was talking about the new movie Black Widow figures, on how the comic figures don't have the amazing cleavage and how disappointing I was, how disappointing that was for me. Someone reminded me, like, dude, if you go back to those comics, those old school comics, she didn't have the crazy cleavage that you like. And I went and checked, and I was like, God damn you horny bastard, Shartimus, damn you. Yep, he was right. So I'm not going to complain about Black Widow figures not having all the cleavage anymore, because, yeah, that's totally correct. Both the gray suit and the black suit, she didn't have exposed cleavage back in the 70s and 80s. However, I still want a super sexy swimsuit version of Storm in Marvel Legends, please. Here's a Marvel Select Classic Storm swimsuit edition right here, and man, yeah, we need a Marvel and with the Moonstone body mold, please with the Moonstone body mold, God. And here, I'm gonna just, because I already gave the kids a warning to get out of here, right? I love you, but you gotta go. Yeah, dude, Nalgas, the Nalgas on this thing, I mean, dude, some of the best action figure Nalgas you could find on a figure, this one right here. So there that goes. Yeah, Marvel Select killed it with this one. This one and the Harley Quinn, SH Figure Arts Harley Quinn. Yeah, amazing. Anyway, let's wrap up with one more comparison. We have the Marvel Legends Big Time Badass Spider-Man, and my Marvel Legends Letdowns video is chugging away nicely. I've been working on it for days now, and hopefully it's, so far, it's kind of my favorite one. I put a little bit more work into it than the previous two, so look forward to that. It should go up on Saturday. And I've been spending a lot of time on it and having fun making it. So, I hope you enjoy it. Damn you, Storm, why'd you have to fall over? But anyway, the fact that this figure stands just on her own like this is really cool, because the previous Toy Biz version, you were not able to do that. It just did not work out. So I really like this figure. I'm really happy to have it. She is like that. One of these things finally popped out. Oh, they both popped out. I knew it was going to happen sooner than later. Damn it. Now you have to do this whole thing of trying to line everything up and get those pins in there. Damn. All right, so let's just demonstrate really quick, because, hey, this happened while on camera. So you get the little clear piece right here. I mean, I'm sure you all have gone through this with the white suit version already, but, just make sure you get that pin right there. And see, you don't want to move the arms up more than just that much. So you could bend the elbows up, but there you go. Storm. All right, you guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. I actually had fun, hanging out with you guys today and doing this little 4K video for you guys. I'm not going to call them mini reviews anymore, because everyone keeps telling me how absurd it is I call them mini reviews when they're longer than regular reviews, but you guys fail to see that I've been calling them mini reviews because for me it's minimal amount of work, but let's just stick to the 4K reviews. So I hope you guys enjoyed this 4K review. Please do me a big favor, man, and hit that like button if you liked this video. Hit that, leave a comment down below letting me know what you think. Hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. And if you feel so inclined to support this YouTube channel and participate in the extra perks, you can find it all over on Patreon. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace!